The Big Voice. KWTN 100.9 FM. Nebraska. The official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe.
KWTN 100.9 FM. Welcome everybody to a delayed Winnebago Talks, but nonetheless, we are on the air. We appreciate everybody that's going to be joining us. I want you to do me a favor if you have the opportunity is make sure that you get your calendars out because we have a whole plethora, and what's the other word that we use there, DJ Bethani? Yeah, a whole heap of events coming up, man. This is crazy. DJ Bethani in the house. How you feeling?
Oh, lovely. Beautiful day so far.
It is indeed, man. So far, so good. And this is going to get better from here on out because we have Curtis Alexander from the Youth Crisis Intervention Center. He has a couple events that are going to be taking place next week and then even this weekend.
Yeah.
The Winnebago Two-Spirit are going to be doing some things that are going to happen up north. So we're excited to talk about that. We have to talk about the Winnebago Tribe special vote that's happening on Friday. Ho-Chunk Renaissance is going to have some events coming up, so hear about that. Res Cycle, it's a big event down there at the big screen. Big, I mean, we're going big, you know what I mean? So for sure, that's going to be happening on Wednesday. There's going to be a breast cancer awareness walk that the Winnebago Public Health Department and Winnebago Comprehensive Healthcare System and 12 Clans Unity Hospital are going to be putting on. So Carlos Trinidad is going to be entering the ring in Rome across the pond. He's back over there overseas, and he's going to be fighting on Saturday. We'll talk a little bit more about that. The Trunk or Treat and Drive-In movie is coming up. We'll let you know more details. That's going to be happening on Friday. Winnebago Public School is going to be in action. They have a haunted house and a haunted carnival. And it's a fundraiser for the school academy. So we are also going to discuss that. That's coming up here this Saturday. And then we count down to next Tuesday. We are going to have Winnebago Talks, but more importantly, in the evening, I guess I shouldn't say more importantly, right? Winnebago Talks is pretty important, but we are going to have the masquerade down at the Whirling Thunder Wellness Center, the granddaddy of them all, basically, right? I mean, this masquerade is legendary. We all grew up, going down there and getting some laughs in and all this and that. So we'll talk a little bit about that. And we have some Halloween jokes of the day coming up. We have the rant of the day, and then we're still on the discussion of, what did we call it? Like the Good Relative Award.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to give shout outs. Basically, it's our shout out version, but we're trying to formalize it a little bit. The Good Relative Award, talking about that. So I'm already tired. Where you want to go for first? Let's go with the Winnebago Tribe special vote. It's very important and stuff. So go ahead and read that information off. There is an update that we are going to be posting here. So it's kind of breaking news. But the Winnebago Tribe, in past when there's elections, and this is a very important election. Now we're here to tell you as communications that to go cast your vote, and we're not going to influence you on which way to cast your vote or anything like that, but your vote is your voice. And so utilize your voice, and that's going to take place on Friday, and it is the special vote. Go ahead and read the reason and everything. Plus.
So we have the notice of Winnebago Tribe special vote to approve tribal enrollment adoptions for the Winnebago tribal membership. That's this Friday, October 24th. And so I do have that displayed up. You can go to the Winnebago Tribe's website, winnebagotribe.com/special-vote. But this will take place at the Blackhawk Community Center here in Winnebago on Friday. And so this tribal council approval to hold special votes to approve tribal enrollment adoptions took place on October 8th. We had the sending of the adoption ballots to automated election services for printing. That was on the 8th as well of October. Send notification of special vote to standing election board. We have the deadline on October 14th. So those dates have passed. Absentee ballots were mailed out on the 15th. So coming up on October 24th, Friday, we have the special vote, and and the Winnebago tribe will be closed.
Right. And that's the update that we wanted to give folks. So there are events happening in Winnebago, and that is the Trunk or Treat and as well as the big screen movie. That's still going to be held. We just got notification.
Yes.
But so just kind of a FYI, bring your young ones down to the movie, and they're going to be in 2 separate locations. But just kind of wanted to let you know that the Winnebago tribe for that day, the offices will be closed. Polls will open at 8 a.m. and close at 8 p.m. Worthington Under Wellness Center and stuff. So we'll get that notification out there, posted on Facebook and everything. But be a good relative. Share that information. All the eligible voters. Now, if you're wondering, am I an eligible voter? Go to that website that Bethany was talking about, because you'll see a list of all the eligible voters. I think there's over, I want to say 1,400, something like that. So if we can get everybody to go out and vote and make sure that utilize that vote, we'd appreciate that. The tribal employees get the whole day off, so hopefully we have a good turnout. But we need help sharing the word about it. We need you to tell your family about it, to go down there to the polls. If you need rides or anything like that, let us know. We can pass that on to the administration. So that's the special vote that's taking place this Friday.
Yep. And so as we were displaying that on the screen, the Winnebago Tribe's website, you'll see that banner up top. If you just go to winnebagotribe.com, you click here for details, you can see that eligible voters list.
Yeah, that's the list that I was talking about. So, alrighty, we'll put that one in the books there. So upcoming, share again if you have the opportunity, and just check with your relatives. We just, as communications, we take it to heart when people say, oh man, I didn't know about it. And it's such an important vote.
Yes.
It's such an important vote. So that's the main thing that we're trying to get across. So they say in marketing, you're supposed to put it in front of people 7 times in order for it to sink in. You run a commercial. That's why you always see all these commercials about medication and everything. And they have those little jingles.
Yeah.
And that's part of kind of like making sure it's like the subconscious thing. So what can you do? You can put a little bow around your finger that says special vote held on Friday. That's one.
Yeah.
Put it in your phone for an alarm.
Set a reminder.
Yeah, you can share this stream to your relatives. Like Garan and Bethany are talking about the special vote. What else can they do to kind of give them I know what helps me. If I write it down, I'm going to vote. Or if I write down, I got a meeting on something. It's almost like making a contract with myself. And subconsciously, it comes up. And I'm like, I had something to do. And I'll look at my planner and like, oh, that's see? You know what I mean? It does help. So just little tips on that one. But, okay. Next thing we want to talk about, we want to invite this gentleman on over here. It's this Curtis Alexander. He helps us out with the Youth Crisis Intervention Center. We appreciate his time. I know that they came around earlier. Oh, I know what I forgot too. We want to make mention on Thursday, there's a Native Youth Farmers Market.
Yes.
And so we'll talk about that too. Wanted to come over.
She'll be coming up.
Okay. All right. So we want to give an opportunity for this gentleman to go ahead and give his introduction.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Curtis Alexander, and I am the Juvenile Healing to Wellness Court Coordinator over at the YCIC, and the Winnebago Two-Spirit President. So,
Prez is in the house.
Yes.
Okay, so
still the president.
Yeah. Which organization do we want to talk about first?
We could do the YCIC.
Okay.
The haunted house.
It's going to be fun.
Yes. We do this every year. This is our 3rd year of doing this event. We're right now in Halloween mode because we know there's not going to be work on Friday. So we're trying to get everything together and put out right now. Like they're going crazy over there right now doing stuff. So taking everything out of storage, dusting everything off from last year. So yeah, we're working on that, and this is a fundraiser for our youth shelter that we put on so that we can buy Christmas decorations, Christmas presents, things like that for our residents who are there. So it really does feed back into the youth shelter. Everything that we make off of it goes back to the kids that are over there, and yeah, sometimes we have to buy a lot of their presents,
Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense. And I know that you've been asking programs to help out and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So this is another important event that we want to make sure that we share and give an opportunity your team, you know, JR and the crew over there too, they do such a good job. And to me, you guys' haunted offices, you know, I don't think you guys need a lot of decorations. Just turn the lights off. You know what I mean? There's just that feeling,
There
man.
is that feeling there. Yes, yes, yes.
But so how much does it cost to get in?
It's $5 to come up, get in. We also offer to other programs in the tribe. If you want to purchase tickets and give them away at any events or anything
good
like
idea.
that.
Yeah.
We do a lot of that. We put it out there, send an email out usually like a month in advance, and let everybody know you can start buying tickets for it. Last year I know that the Winnebago Two-Spirit, I always like push that as a thing, as a prize that we can give away at our events too, because a lot of kids don't have $5 to be able to go, and in this economy, things are getting tighter. So
yeah, for sure.
we know how it is.
It is a good value too, man.
Yeah.
It's like what, $35 to get one.
Oh, yeah, in the
up
city.
north or down in Omaha and stuff. $45 I heard. It's just like crazy. So, you said DJ Bethany is purchasing how many tickets?
Sponsored by.
right.
No, but you should. Like,
No, definitely.
Let's make this deal happen on the air here for
right
All
on.
Requests Live.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you cast your vote for All Requests Live, which your
Yes.
graphic will be up a little bit later on
Yep.
tonight or tomorrow,
Very
and you get yourself a couple prize tickets that you can give to the kiddos, or you yourself
Oh yes.
can go over and
You-
stuff.
Adults will
Seeing
get
me
scared
just
too.
giving
It's
you
not
guys the
just the
tickets.
kids. I know.
Yeah. So that's one way we can get if you want to get tickets for that. And then another thing too, how long does it take to get through?
I don't know. Maybe at max 10 minutes. This year we have interesting layout,
Oh.
so I'm not giving a whole lot
Oh,
away.
okay.
Yeah. So it might take a little bit longer this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have. Oh shoot! I forgot what I was gonna say now, Garan. It's 2 nights.
Oh,
Two
okay.
nights this year.
Okay.
So last year we started doing that where we had it another night because I think there was like some conflict or something. I think it was the masquerade last year.
Yep.
So we wanted to have it another night, and so this year we're keeping that flow going.
Yeah.
And having it 2 nights, Wednesday and Thursday, before Halloween.
Cool.
So yeah.
And the kids remember it. I still remember when the Reformed Church had a haunted house you walk through and stuff. And the last part is there's a guy that starts up a chain. What do they call it? A chainsaw.
Chainsaw, yeah.
Vroom, 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 and he chases you out of there, man. And it's just like, oh my God, run! You know, we were little kids and stuff, but crazy. So that's gonna be upcoming. This is the fundraiser. So
Yes.
more information. You guys do have a Facebook page.
Yes.
And
It's
you
out
guys
there.
are located. You guys are just our neighbors over here. So if
Yep.
you have any questions, if you want to purchase tickets, where do they go?
They would call us.
Okay.
Call up to the YCIC. It's 402-878-2046 or 2044. And then you get connected with Jay Payer.
Okay.
And then she's the one. She'll make the ticket out and send them out to you.
Yeah.
If it's a program, you basically it'll be intact and all that stuff. You know,
Okay.
partnership. Yeah.
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 Send us the bill, man. We're
Yeah,
gonna
yep.
help you guys out. But you can go and you don't have to have tickets. You can go that night of.
Yes, night
You did
of.
guys take cash?
Yes, we take
Okay.
cash, and I think we did Venmo. I don't know if we have Cash App, but we'll see this year if we have those available with
Yeah.
the individual that's going to be at the door.
Okay.
Taking money, yeah.
So you don't have to have a ticket. You
Nice.
just show up at the door.
Yep,
Which
yep.
is I like that kind of myself and
Yes,
stuff. I'm like,
yes.
oh man, it didn't sell out or anything like that. But you guys will just be running through those
Right.
couple nights, and the hours start up at what time?
At 6 to 9.
6 to 9.
Yep, 6 to 9, and hopefully we're hoping to have Carrie's truck out there, the food truck.
Oh, Sweet Things.
Yeah,
Things.
Sweet Things.
That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
So we have that, and then I can't remember what else. The other things that we have going on. You won't have to stand if it's freezing cold at night or snowing. We're gonna have you the line start in the building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not so cold. Yeah, because one year it was snowing, people were standing in line.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was a couple of years ago. Oh yes. But it's a
Alright.
good thing. I mean, not a good thing, but it's a fun time. It's a fun time.
Yeah, and it's an experience, and a lot of times people, let's get them off their phones and have them come out,
Exactly.
experience some of this stuff, and have a good
Together.
time. Yeah, make some good memories. And
Yes.
what a great fundraising idea. So kudos to the YCIC staff.
Yes.
You guys are gonna be working those nights, and everybody that does a good job. I was talking to Daryl earlier, JR, and we had a training with Cassie that we're going to talk about a little bit later on. Me and Bethany attended that training this morning, and he was making mention, you guys have to have 24/7 staff.
Oh, yes.
So
Oh, yes.
we appreciate everybody that works that late shift,
Oh,
gets
yeah.
up early, whatever
up
it may
early.
be, and then works on the weekends and stuff. But the youth shelter, and we want to make sure that our youth are taken care of. You guys use this funding for a good reason.
Yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of times to make sure that they're taken care of during the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's switch up here.
Oh,
so
yes.
you have a different role. You're going to put your president hat on.
Yes.
And you're the president of the Winnebago Two-Spirit.
I am,
You
yes.
guys been busy and stuff. Kind of recap what you guys been up to.
So October's been very, very busy. I had a couple of lectures up in Sioux City at the South Sioux City Library. I did a conversation on queer coding in horror film and literature. And then we also had a conversation about witches and like vilifying women, using them saying they're witch, you're a witch kind of thing.
Yeah.
Very interesting conversations. A lot of attendance at the witch one. And then we have another event that's coming up this weekend that we're in partnership with the Great Plains Action Society. So I'm working really closely with Secoas and the Sierra Club in Sioux City.
Cool.
And it's a conversation about the pollution.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Cynthia's behind you and stuff. She closed the door on us.
I
Yeah.
thought you were giving me the cut.
sorry, Curtis. She just closed the door, and it gets so hot in here. I know
Yeah, I
that.
can't breathe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we'll open the door back up. But
Oh, that's what I feel.
that's enough, Curtis. Stop. Anyways, we're talking about this event that's taking
Yeah.
place, and it's going to happen on
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yes,
for
yes.
sure. And where's it going to be at?
It's at the Warrior in Sioux City, the Warrior Hotel in the ballroom.
Okay.
Yes, from 7 to I think 11 is what we have the space for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
cool.
but I think we're gonna get it over a little bit earlier than that.
Yeah.
But that is a drag show, and then prior to that, there's a couple of other events that are be happening in the daytime. I think it starts at 9 with a summit conference, and then there's a hike from 3 to 5, and then there's the show from 7 to 11. 7 to 11.
The Warrior Hotel is so unique and so
Beautiful.
at one time HCI had a bid to try to make the Hard Rock, it used to be called the Warrior Hotel and Casino. They had a bid in for that. They were vying for that license, and they went in there, and it was like hasn't been remodeled and stuff for probably a good 25 50 years.
Yeah.
But the way they did the Warrior Hotel and stuff, I mean, it's phenomenal. I had a
Yeah.
training in there. I shot Cheyenne Robinson and Jalen's. They are getting married, and they're walking. I did a video on them, and it was really cool. They did a kind of a save the date wedding announcement, and the rooftop down to.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it is pretty unique. So you guys are in there. It's going to
We're
be
in
a
there,
whole
yeah.
experience. We are. We had asked Gayla Whitewater to help us on out. She's going to attend on our behalf.
Okay, cool.
And be up there and kind of recap to
Right
see
on, yes,
the show
yes,
and
yes.
everything too. So we appreciate her taking her Saturday to help us on out. So it sounds like a great time.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to be there. I know that you asked in. Unfortunately, I was booked.
Yeah.
Winnebago is having an event that evening and stuff, so I'll be at that one. But this is going to be Saturday, so tell your friends, tell everybody.
It's free, 18 on up, to come down, enjoy the show, be a part of the conversation, because
And
it's
it's
a
called
learning thing.
Yeah, it's called something.
Yeah, it's the Toxic Grave Earth Rave.
Love it.
Okay.
event. I know. I was like, wait, that's 2 names on the res. Like,
Well, how did you guys come up with that name?
it was Secoas, because it's a conversation about pollution. So she wanted to play on that idea of like toxic, and then like the earth and having a party kind of in that vein.
Dang, creative.
Yeah.
Creative, yes.
Yeah.
That
It
is cool.
it was a while, like the ball, like our creativeness together.
Are you one of the performers?
Yeah. Well, because we want to give more time to speakers about this issue, I am just doing the emceeing.
Yeah, you're
but
MC.
I will be when I'm there. I will be in face talking about the same thing too. I think Keely's gonna be talking about this too.
Okay.
Because she was part of the initial discussion, and she's a tribal member, and she wants to express herself too. So she's definitely going to be there. And then we're going to have individuals from Sioux City talking about how they zoned the area that's right north of the reservation line and how that impacts the reservation. Yeah.
Talking about that nuclear.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It makes sense now and stuff.
Yeah.
So, man, it sounds like a great event, and shout out to all the performers that are going to be coming up there and doing their thing. I always kind of enjoyed that portion. The music selection is freaking phenomenal and stuff that they come out, and there's a whole routine that they do. So you guys practice, and all this that goes into it. Me being a performer for Brûlée and being on the stage in my fancy dance outfit, I know what it takes to get all that stuff on and rehearse and everything too. So good job to you guys. And you have any questions for Curtis of the Two Spirit organization here about Saturday?
What can we expect you to walk out to? 'Cause I know you did. I know that there was one that me and you reached out and you needed help with a friendly one, like a radio friendly. So I'm just curious.
You got to come and find out.
I know. Yeah.
Hard hint.
I was No. Yeah, it's I have a couple of ideas still in place for stuff, but we have a costume contest.
Oh.
That's gonna be in the middle. Yeah, of the show. The intermission is gonna be a costume contest, and all the categories are like Earth related or saving the Earth kind of related conversations that we want people to dress up as. Yeah,
that is cool. So
do
that's
something interesting. Yeah. Don't go to the store and buy it. I mean, you can, but don't come in like a store-bought costume. Make it. Do something. Find something interesting. Yeah.
That is cool. All right, so that's gonna be the it's called the Earth Rave, Toxic Grave Earth Rave. There you go. A Dragoween Monster Mash for our Mama Diva, which is none other than Mother Earth.
Yes.
I like it, man. We appreciate you bringing this notification on over. We want to make sure we get an opportunity to talk to you. And last thing I wanted to make mention is you guys, it seemed like you guys had a great event down at the Big Bear Park.
Oh, yeah, the Asquatch. Oh, it was good. It was really, really good. Like the activity level, like we had a ton of fun seeing people like doing the poses and walking with the big feet and then doing our hollers. Like, it was a lot of fun, yeah.
Awesome.
Amazing, yeah.
All righty. Well, Curtis Alexander from YCIC, and then also the president of the Two Spirit organization. As far as the Two Spirit, and if they have any questions about this weekend, how do they get a hold of you on that?
Yeah, you can reach out to me on Facebook. Like, I have my information out on there. Like, just message me, ask me questions, whatever. Like, show up. It's free. Yeah. Everything's free. Free food, free drinks. Yeah.
Sounds
you can
good.
Come up. Yeah.
All righty.
Right on.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Curtis.
Yeah.
I fell over.
Yeah.
See ya.
Oh, there's another event that just popped in my head while we were talking, man. We got so many events. Crazy, guys. Let's buckle up our seatbelts and let's get these kids and everybody to all these events. Again, the special vote happening this Friday. Now, we're going to kind of backtrack a little bit. We're going to go to Thursday. This coming Thursday. It's Payday Thursday. And I'd like to invite our good friend here, to Sharpback, to talk about what's going to be taking place this Thursday. What you got for us, too?
All right. So this Thursday, well, let me first start off with hello. Good to see you guys.
Hello.
All
Had a little mix up this morning, but we made it happen.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So this Thursday, we are having the first ever Native Youth Farmers Market. It's just going to be from 11 to 2 o'clock. We're going to have ages 14 to 20 going through there. Might be a little bit younger. We are still accepting applications, so don't worry. There's still time.
Yeah. Cool. So Native, like what kind of items are like, explain kind of what do you think?
Yeah, you know what? We had a lot of that coming from the youth. Like, what can I bring?
Yeah.
What am I gonna make?
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just like, man, get creative with it. It's Halloween time, guys. You know, you can make buckets. You can make, I don't know, decor, props, you know, make a homemade costume, just like what Curtis was talking about, right? Get creative with it. Regular food, you can have crafts. It doesn't have to be like beaded or sewing, you know, you can make some. It don't, you know, get creative with it, you know.
Right.
Expect you guys to be young. I've heard of quite a few things that kids are coming through with. But yeah, I'd like to see, you know, some more that are actually making something with their own hands.
For
and
sure.
stuff.
So 14 to what age again?
20.
20.
Yes.
All right. And then like I seen this summer there was a youth selling lemonade and stuff. Do you guys would that be?
Yeah, that's totally considered vendor, you know.
Yeah.
You can, if you want to do lemonade, come down, set up lemonade, smoothies, smoothie bowls. You
Let's
know,
do
there's
it.
just so many options out there.
You know what the big thing is, and they didn't have it back in my days, but I would have been all over it, is those bobas.
Oh man.
Man, those little, I mean, I'm such a, you know, boba guy, man. That's, if you have never had one, it's going to change your life. I guarantee it, man.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got going on that day. Oh, how could I forget? We got DJ Guaranteed in the
I
house.
know that guy.
Yeah, coming in with the fresh mixes. So I think we're gonna be doing round dance or something.
Oh, cool.
Nah, just kidding. No,
yeah,
no.
let's do it, man. I wanted to do and get on TikTok and stuff, but I want everybody should know it. Do you know it? But the Thriller dance, do you know it?
I know it, but I don't know if I can do it.
No, I think you're doing it.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's like we come out an hour with Miss Sparks remix.
Oh my God, we're gonna do Monster Bash?
Yep.
Yep.
That's what we know.
Full what's it called?
Full routine.
Yeah, full routine.
I'd be so proud.
It's gonna be good, man. So we got some music for sure, and then we got some youth. How many do you have signed up, and how many would you like to have signed up?
Yes, so the more the merrier. You know, right now we got about 10.
Nice.
Looking for anywhere between 20 to 30.
Okay.
You know, the more the merrier. There is going to be an incentive for these
Nice.
youth participants.
Really?
Not only will they get to take home what they make the actual day, there will be an incentive after the fact. So that's kind of going with our little financial literacy portion of it. So yeah, like I said, it's a great opportunity for these kids to get out there, get the feel of what it means to be an entrepreneur and what it takes to, you know, get out there and, you know, really put yourself out there, because that's something we need more around here from those younger ones, and I think they're really gonna enjoy it. I know there are quite a few that I have participated in the past that are like just on it. Once they get a little taste of, oh, this is what I have to do to get some, you know, quick Z-Bucks or V-Bucks.
Yeah.
Bagel bucks.
Yeah.
You guys are doing this too because Winnebago is having parent-teacher conferences day, so they're not going to be in class session. You know, those that are listening are like, why are they going to do youth day and pull them out of class and stuff? But there's no class.
Yes.
So teaching is still going on with they have to do marketing, they have to do that business transaction, you know, all this and that and stuff. So appreciate you guys teaching that. So it's going to be, what time does it start?
We are going from 11 to 2 p.m. that day.
Alrighty.
So get out there, support the youth. We are going to ask, try and get some admin leave there. We'll see. We're going to start the rumor here, okay? The big voice.
There you go. All right, so you contact, is there an online application?
There, you can get a hold of me.
Okay.
I am sending out the applications individually.
Can you put that in the chat on
Yeah,
Facebook and
yep.
YouTube?
Oh, yes, please.
And just make sure, but keep going. So how do they get a hold of you? You're located over there at the Woodland Trails building?
Yes, Woodland Trails on the first floor. You can call 402-878-2192 and ask for me. They'll get you to me. Also, you can message me directly on Facebook at the Ho Chunk Village Farmers Market page. I can see those. Also, you can get a hold of me email. Pretty much all forms of communication. You got to knock on my door? Yeah, I'll answer.
All right. That's good. So I think that then you have farmers market. Is that season done?
Ooh, yes. So farmers market, the last day is going to be this Friday, the 24th. But our focus right now is the youth day.
Yeah, yep. So, and I know a lot of people like to go down there, banana bread, all that stuff. You know, there was some good stuff that last time I went down there. And if you have an opportunity, it's payday this coming weekend. So you have the youth day on Thursday, and then Friday there's no work. So, you know, come around, do some shopping, get some stuff. You know, for the
down
weekend.
and visit, check out the vibes, listen to some music. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have some decent weather. I was checking that out.
Good.
I was a little wary of that.
Yeah. The wind is the one that's the X factor and stuff. It says 60 degrees, but that wind can make it feel like 40 degrees. You know, so I'm glad that it's all gonna work out. Native Youth Farmers Market Day. This is gonna be Thursday, October 23rd. Save the date. Make sure you come on down and support the youth. We have that's today's theme is we have some good fundraisers, and two, I know you and Tony are doing some good things over there. Financial literacy you made mention. You have other programs that you guys work with as far as housing. If you guys want a startup loan in the business, all that stuff, you know, you guys, Ho-Chunk Community Capital, or what is it? Ho-Chunk.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ho-Chunk Community Capital is their Facebook page. So two, thank you for taking time out to come on up here and let us know the details of Thursday.
Definitely. And winter, we will have winter market information coming soon. That will be on the first floor at Woodland Trail. So, like I said, just follow that Ho-Chunk Farmers Market page, and we have a lot of info going through there.
Okay.
But thank you guys for having me.
Yes, for sure.
Thanks for coming back up.
All good. I like coming up and visiting with you guys.
Yes.
All right, Two Sharp back in the house here today, and Ho-Chunk Community Development Corporation, and doing a lot of good things and stuff. So you put it in the chat if you need to get a hold of her and stuff. So
Yep, I included the number, the email, and then if you're on Facebook, be sure and follow that page, Ho-Chunk Village Farmers Market.
all righty.
Thanks, too.
Okay, Ho-Chunk Renaissance has two things happening. They are going to be doing Ho-Chunk Bingo. Do you have the flyer for that? You want
I
to
gotcha.
care to read that? And then we're less than a couple hours away for that one to happen.
Yes, give me, I'll bring this down. And so we have Ho-Chunk Renaissance. That's going to be, oh, that was my rant. Somewhere in here. Hold on, Garan. I got it in here somewhere. Okay, here we go. So we're going to pull this over here, and we have Ho-Chunk Renaissance with Ho-Chunk Bingo, which is going to be taking place this evening. Do I need to start with what's going on right now? Right?
Yeah,
the escape room?
Let's do it.
So they do have an escape room that's taking place, and so we have Ho-Chunk Escape Room. Scan the QR code to reserve a time that's taking place today. They're doing groups of 2 through 5, so costumes are encouraged. And so what this is they're having this taking place at the Ho-Chunk Renaissance building. This is today through the 24th. So if you're unable to make it today, you can have an opportunity all the way up until Friday. We'll be sure and double back on that, as the Winnebago Tribe will be closed on Friday, but taking place, you'll work as a team to solve a series of interconnected puzzles, codes, and riddles using the Ho-Chunk to complete a specific objective within a set time limit. So if you've never participated in an escape room, that's what that kind of consists of, and you'll work together as a team. I have a confession. I've never took part in an escape room before.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So
Gotta go.
it's an interesting dynamic. It is an interesting dynamic because you'll see people that are, if they put a time element, you know, there's people that are really worried about time. They're like, come on, guys, you gotta get done. Then you'll notice that there's going to be a person that, it's an interesting dynamic how people will take charge, take the lead, and like, we need to figure this out. And then there's people like, why can't we all just get along? Like, how do you feel, Bethany? You know, so just, it's pretty cool. It's a team effort as far as challenging all this and that and stuff too. So if you have an opportunity, come and check it out. If you never did it, you gonna try it?
I want to, because I've seen videos, seen clips. I know people that have participated in one, so just have yet to. So definitely want to make my way over there.
Costumes are encouraged. All right, groups of 2 to 5. Scan the QR code. All righty.
So on top of the QR code, if you are on Facebook, they do have the link in there. So if you hit that link on the original post, it'll take you to that sign up. So you can sign up in the link. I click it.
Just
See
do
what
it.
I do it? Okay. Jed didn't finish what I was trying to say. I was like, she didn't do it. So it'll take you here where you can get signed up. And that's for the Ho Chunk Renaissance Escape Room all the way to Friday. But on Halloween night, as the costume crowds roamed the streets, a strange hush fell over Elm Street. The decorations there weren't just props. They began to move. A witch's eyes blinked, a ghost turned its head. The townsfolk laughed nervously, thinking it was just a part of a show, until the decorations stepped off the lawns and into the crowd. That's when they realized Halloween hadn't just come to town, it had to come to life.
What? I'm just getting
Dun,
scared
dun,
to see.
dun. I was like, oh, I should have used my storyteller voice.
I mean, just getting. They don't need much decorations and stuff. You just turn off the lights and try to figure out your way out over at the Ho Chunk. I mean, the Ho Chunk Renaissance building.
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
They got lots of slots. Go get signed up.
Oh,
Got
okay.
3:30 to 4:30, 5 to 6, 6:30 to 7:30. Into Thursday, got a full day of signups.
Nice. I like it. Good idea, man.
Cool.
Such creativity.
Yes.
And then I'm sure that they're incorporating some of the words.
Oh, definitely. It did say that on the flyer that they're going to be using the language to. Here it said riddles, so puzzles, codes, and riddles using the Ho Chunk language to complete a specific objective within a set time limit.
I like it. Good job there. All righty. So that's Ho Chunk Renaissance.
Yep.
Okay. We are on to Wednesday this week, which is tomorrow. We have, yeah, right. Today's Tuesday. My goodness.
Yes, real quick, sorry to jump over you, but
Yep.
we need to talk about what's going on this evening
Oh,
on top of the
my
escape
bad.
room.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
So sometimes I get long-winded and the food gets real cold. No, but Ho Chunk Bingo tonight, Tuesday the 21st, 6 to 8 p.m. at the Whirling Thunder Wellness Center. Games, prizes, food, face painting. It sounds like so much fun. You can bring your family, your good vibes, and your game face. Let's see who calls bingo first. You can see more information on hochunklanguage.com.
It's going to be happening tonight. How much is that to get in that?
I heard it's free 99.
Yes. 1, 2, 3. It's free 99.
Free 99.
Come on down, everybody. Ho Chunk Bingo at Whirling Thunder Wellness Center and have a good time. I think that I actually kind of start to recognize a lot of the words and stuff. So it's a good kind of learning exercise, and you have an opportunity and a chance to win some great prizes. So that's tonight, huh?
Yes.
Let's do it. Are you going to wear your costume?
Oh, I have yet to. I gotta dust off last year's.
Yeah, the sumo. The sumo wrestler. Okay. All right. So Res Cycle event is going to be happening on Wednesday. We had Jordana come up last week, did a great presentation and kind of went in depth. We got some famous people happening to step on the lands of Winnebago coming on up here and running water.
Bird running water.
Bird running water, and is going to be in the house. So come on down, but we're going to have there's a meaning behind it, and it's recycling. Not only that, but there's going to be some musical talent that's going to be sharing the airwaves around the area. And yeah, just some good things that are going to be taking place. And then we'll turn our attention to the big screen itself. We'll be showing some shorts.
Yep.
They call them shorts and movies and things like that. So run them through that when they're.
So they'll be, she'll be showing. So with the agenda, we do have that lineup here, tentative agenda, but for the most part, it'll run as scheduled with a start at 10 a.m. The recycle drive, volunteers collecting and sorting plastics and cans. That will take place all day into the evening till 8 p.m. Noon to 3 p.m. We'll show some native films. We'll have some live music. We'll probably play some like fun little interactive games down there at the big screen. There are going to be some performances, so we'll have some live bands with live music. I know that there's going to be a performance by Nothing Personal. That's Ryan Picotti and his band. And then we also have Laura Neff. She'll be performing as well. And then I think he's still getting things together, but I heard our apprentice is supposed to be performing as well.
Oh, K-Boss.
K-Boss, yeah.
Let's go.
But then they're also going to have some community bonfire with hot dogs and s'mores. I believe she's going to be moving around the guest speaker to line up with that show feature film, Fancy Dance, which will be the concluding portion of the event.
Yeah.
But Bird Running Water will be the guest speaker. And so the Winnebago Youth Films was what Guaranteed was mentioning. Those will be shown during the event. So I don't believe she's going to show all of them, but I think they're going to show 4 of the 4 projects that were. So she's going to pull from the 2024 and the 2025 cohorts.
Okay.
Youth projects.
It's going to be tomorrow. I'm excited. It's
Yes.
a lot of planning by the crew there, and Jordana and leading that nonprofit organization. And they do have a fundraising too. So just stop by, guys. Stop by tomorrow. And in conjunction with that, we just got notification, but there's going to be a breast cancer awareness. And as you know, October is breast cancer awareness month, as far as making sure that the lady relatives kind of schedule those appointments and do the checkups. And the color is pink. So even I was watching a football game this weekend. Winnebago Public School last week, they all wore pink. You know, their cleats, their socks, down to their gloves and everything. And that's just to bring awareness to that. So there's going to be a walk that's going to be taking place tomorrow in the big screen area. So stop down there. I think we have a flyer for that one that's going to be displayed here momentarily by DJ Bethani. And it says complete 1 mile walk for a limited edition health ed t-shirt, must be present to receive its shirt, and no holds, so plan accordingly. Who can, and it's adults 18 and over that can participate. If you guys have any information, or if you want to grab some more information, there's a contact email there. It's, let's see here. Well, who's that say that there at the bottom there?
At the bottom we have you said an email. Oh yeah, hold on. I even got my glasses on. Hold on. Les Painter at wchs.health.
He's the master health educator for the Winnebago Public Health Department. And then we want to put this PSA out there. The screening info for Winnebago, if you want to schedule something, a screening, what do they call it?
Mammography? Or
402-745-3950. 402-745-3950. And you can get scheduled. So make sure we all try to stay healthy as much as possible, especially to our lady relatives. And Breast Cancer Awareness Month, all month for October. So the event is going to be happening tomorrow, October 22nd, right there at the big screen area. Wow. Now we're only to Wednesday.
Real quick, this is the guest speaker that's going to be at the Res Cycle Drive, Bird Running Water. So this is shared on the Wodak Youth Organization page. If you have yet to follow the page, make sure you give them a follow. She shares a lot of those announcements on there. But film producer Bird Running Water will be joining the event as a guest speaker for the Winnebago Community Res Cycle Drive fundraiser and entertainment event. He'll be sharing his knowledge of how valuable filmmaking can be for Native communities, as well as his experience working in the film industry. You can join the event where they'll serve chicken noodle soup, chili, fry bread, roasted hot dogs, s'mores around a campfire starting at 5 p.m. tomorrow, Wednesday, October 22nd.
Hey, DJ Bethani, I have a question for you. How much does it cost to get that?
This is free 99.
Oh, man, we just love saying that, you know? So, yeah, for sure. Come down for the food and listen to this guy. He's been in the industry and he's there. So they say that surround yourself with people that are, So you don't have to. Nobody's teaching us this. We're teaching ourselves. But if we had somebody to come in and this is what you need, boom, boom, boom,
Yes.
you would have been far advanced. But hey, it all works out, man. We got our own rules that we play by, and then we also and follow. So for us, by us, we're gonna get some FUBU.
We do. We need to.
Cisco Kid. You know what I mean? He tagged me in one of those. He's like, "Hey, you should come on to the radio station with one of those old school jerseys."
You should.
I did have one somewhere and stuff. I gotta find it, but yeah, for sure, man, for sure.
Might have to have a little competition because I think my brother's got a FUBU jerseys laying around somewhere.
Okay, so now let's turn our attention. We are going to be, that's Wednesday. 2 came up, talked about Thursday, that Native Youth. And then Friday, we have the Farmers Market, the last day of the Farmers Market. And go ahead and give them to him.
Trunk or treat
Trunk or
and
treats.
movie night at the big
Let's
screen.
talk about it. What do we got?
So this trunk or treat is going to take place at Land of Wellness. So we do have a flyer, which I shall grab for you viewers out there. I had them all open. Sorry. We had a whole heap of announcements that we ran through. Plethora. Okay. Trunk or treat, which is going to be this Friday, October 24th at the Land of Wellness. And so if you have yet to get signed up, you can reach out to Sharice Bass or Deja Garan. And so this is going to be beginning at 3 to 4:30 p.m. And again, that's going to be at the Land of Wellness, and that's going to be for the trunk or treat. And then following the trunk or treat, the Halloween movie showing will take place at the big screen. And so a meal and a movie will be held at the big screen starting at 5 to 7 p.m. So again, if you have any questions, you can reach out to Sharice Bass at sharice.bass@wchs.health. 531-237-1895 or Daisha Gorin at daisha.gorin@wchs.health or 402-385-8416.
I got a question for you, DJ Bethany. How much does it cost to attend
This one, I heard, don't tell nobody, $3.99.
$3.99. So what's the movie?
So we have to tally up those things.
Okay.
So I got to get with Allie Frenchman after this, after the show.
And it's a whole vibe.
Yep. There's a poll out there that was put out. Go ahead.
You can stay in your car. So for the elders and stuff,
Yes.
we have a little transmitter down there. And you just dial into 100.9 FM and you'll be dialed into the movie. So it's like those drive-in movies. I never been to one far as like when they used to do them a long time ago.
Yeah.
My mom used to tell me about it and stuff. But we actually have. We can do it here,
Yeah.
man. It's so cool. It is freaking phenomenal, man. The big screen, this like doing big things.
Yes.
So
I
proud
agree.
of that little big screen. You
I know.
It's just like a great project, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, anyways, so Kevin helped us on out. Got a transmitter. You sit in your car, grab some of that pizza and popcorn, whatever it is, the drinks and stuff, and then just turn up your volume in your car and you're right there. Also, if you want to bring out your chairs or your blankets, there's plenty of space for the young ones to sit down. You did that last time, right? When the
Yeah.
Boys and Girls Club, you brought your boys
Yep.
down.
I had my boys, my nephew, and both my nieces.
It worked out good.
Yeah, I ended up having to go sit in the car with my two nieces because they didn't want to sit down, and I felt just bad because they just wanted to run around and check it out. And so we went to go sit in the car. But that's the mention that you made of the transmitter that we have. That's the cool thing about it was we were sitting in the car. It was kind of a hot day, so I had the windows up and stuff, turned the air on. But we had the radio playing the movie.
Yeah.
And my niece, she's 3 years old. She loved it.
I seen that the Omaha tribe has a big screen.
Seen that, yeah.
And I was down there. They showed the Nebraska game and stuff, and then I think they even showed when we did the streaming up here when we played Omaha Nation.
Oh yeah, the most recent game.
Yeah, on the elections and stuff. But it's good. You know,
Yeah.
it's a good community thing. It keeps kids busy. You know, they say if you don't keep kids busy, they'll keep you busy.
Oh, yeah.
Getting into mischief and stuff.
Yep.
But this is something for the young ones and everything too. We're glad that you know. It's a good opportunity. They put up graphics. I seen a birthday graphic and stuff, and we appreciate
Nice.
that too because we had a couple of requests for some birthday shout outs up there
Yeah.
on the big screen and what it means to those young ones and stuff, you know. That's really cool. Even myself. I didn't request it. I didn't say, hey, Bethany, put my DJ graphic up there or put my birthday graphic up there, but you did it for me. And that was just cool because everybody was like, hey, seen that on the big screen. It was your birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
And might I add, because like I didn't, so there's that, I know we're going to talk about it, but I just add real quick. So like the whole like, the thought of just being happy for other people or just being happy in general. Because like I don't want it to be where like, well, she gave Guaranteed a shout out. How come she didn't give the rest of her crew a shout out? Some people don't like that public announcement.
Yeah.
Or they don't want to be put out there like that.
Yeah.
And so I do kind of, with Guaranteed, I shared that on Winnebago Talks a while ago that my mom asked for me to be on the big screen. And so I just kind of do it as like an eye for an eye type of thing.
Yeah.
But there were a few birthdays that we had in the office, so we'll be sure to give them big shout outs.
Yeah.
But someone specifically, I won't say the name, but they specifically told me I cannot give them a happy birthday shout out.
Oh,
so
man.
I had the graphic ready and everything.
Yeah, in my eyes, and you know me, it's like, hey, happy birthday, something. And what is my response to our group text and stuff? Make sure.
Bring those cupcakes.
So that's just, but seriously, guys, you got it 365, and every day you wake up is a blessing. So
Yes.
every year that the Creator gives you is a blessing in itself. So it's a good time to reflect. You're here for a reason, and you should celebrate your birthdays. And we appreciate the parents that think about their young ones, and we're happy to try to help out as much as possible with that. I tell the crew, don't spend a lot of time on those graphics. Try to pump them out as fast as possible. But yeah, if you have it just then you get into them, and when we have a certain feeling that we have, it's like a, how do you say, when you do good, you feel good, right?
Yeah, yep.
And when a mom or a dad says, hey, can you put this graphic up and stuff? And we even have like elders, Larry Pear and his significant other, they celebrated 58 years of marriage. That is so cool. So appreciate the family member that had the thought and feeling to call us to do that.
Yep.
Back in the day, before the big screen, the Winnebago in the news.
Yep. Happy ads.
The happy ads was the source to do that. Now, social media, you can post on social media. Make sure you do that post and everything too. But it's kind of subsided a little bit,
Yeah.
Just wanted to make mention of that. So good point there.
So to bring it back to what we were talking about with the event that's going to take place at the big screen, we have the votes that we'll be giving. So if Allie or somebody out there is close to Allie, or you're standing right next to her right now, let her know that those tallies are coming shortly after we conclude here. But the Boys and Girls Club of the Ho Chunk Ni Shot Cha Chi was asking for your help in deciding on this movie. And so the options were The Night Before Christmas, Hocus Pocus, Frankenweenie, or Goosebumps 2 Haunted House.
I like the I don't know if I've seen Goosebumps too. So kind of curious. I know that Goosebumps in general is good.
I was like, throwback Goosebumps used to,
Yeah, it's good. But so there you have it. Okay, so those results are coming in hot. Just so you know, Boys and Girls Club, we got you. Alrighty, we're on to the next thing here. We got to get through it. We got a couple more minutes left, and stay with us, guys, as Winnebago Public Schools is going to be having a haunted house and a haunted carnival. There is a big screen graphic up, since we're talking about the big screen, but that's going to be taking place this Saturday. The Winnebago School Academy, the students had the thought and feeling to put this together. It's one day, and there's 2 events, all right, open to all ages. You can come play games. It's going to start at 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. You can win some tickets. You can win prizes. There's carnival games. There's going to be a costume contest. There's going to be food and concessions available. And then they make their way to what is called Stage Fright Haunted House, Saturday, October 25th. It's going to open from 6 to 7:30. $5 per person or 5 game tickets. Not recommended for small children. What? I mean,
Shaking in my boots.
Yeah, if it comes with the warning, that's cool. That is cool. So, want to say thank you to the Winnebago Academy, Halsey is his name, and he came up here one time
Yep.
with the Jordana, but they're doing some good things and wanted to get that marketing and that PSA out there. But the Winnebago School Academy, man, they always take a trip and everything too, and
Yeah.
themselves keep up the studies and do a lot of good work and stuff. But that's gonna be taking place this Saturday. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
I might bring my kids to that one.
I
How about-
know.
Check it on out. Okay, continuing on, Winnebago Public School Haunted House and Haunted Carnival has been announced, and now we are on Tuesday. Next Tuesday, the Masquerade. What you know about that?
Oh, I heard that they asked those big voice MCs to come on down.
All right. Back by popular demand? Nah.
No, but it's been what? We were a bi-year. Like we went over a year.
Yeah.
So we'll be back down there that this Tuesday. It's coming up. Hold on.
Right there. All right, so we have some categories. Come down and enjoy a dinner at 5 p.m. How much does it cost to get in that dinner?
$3.99.
6:30 is going to be your grand entry. Ages Tiny Tots, which is 0 to 6. They're going to receive some day pay. Make sure they dress up. You have your junior categories, 7 to 12, teen 13 to 17, adults 18 to 54, and the senior 55 and up. Good prices and stuff, so make sure you kind of note that. We have Les Painter is going to be our arena director. New Breed Singers, Brother OC and the crew are going to be the host drum, providing the tunes that night. And if you have any questions, contact Felicia right there. She has an email. She also has a phone number. It's 402-745-3950. The Winnebago Public Health Department. But it's going to be a good time. It's always a good time. Good memories. We're going to see who's practicing up. So this weekend, make sure you get your costume ready to roll.
Yeah.
And do some practicing. Yeah, we play some New Breed songs here on the Big Voice and stuff. So if you want to kind of check out their style they have a unique style too. But the drum groups, I always like the creativeness, and we'll kind of help MC. So Les is going to tell us what to do, and we'll just relay that to the people and have a good time. You know,
Excited.
It's gonna be a lot of us
Yeah.
because we have a lot of DJs and MCs and stuff. You know, so Eugene's gonna help us out, Quince, myself, you. Go down the line. There's a lot of us, right? So it's gonna be fun.
Excited for that.
That's all I got.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. I think we had one more thing that we, couple more things here that we need to touch base on. So we touched on it. The first one I want to make mention. Or wait, we'll come back to that one. We'll do this one first because it's first. But this Saturday,
Carlos Trinidad. Brother Carlos is overseas, right? That one?
yes, yep, over in Rome, Italy.
And over there, they fight in the evening, but over here, because of the time difference, it's going to be on around Saturday about in the afternoon. So we say 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, somewhere around there, depending on the previous fights. Some of them go the distance. Some of them only last one round. It's bare knuckle fighting. And this guy, we send our prayers to him and stuff, you know, that he comes through that was victorious. His hands, you know, everything is good, because I know how hard it is to train. And he's looking for some payback, some revenge, to get back on track. He dropped his first loss in the bare knuckle fighting championship series to Austin Trout, and it was an interesting fight, but we showed that on the big screen, and that was probably our number one biggest turnout far as people watching. We played the Nebraska game, we put some other live streams up, but it was phenomenal and stuff. So that's gonna be Saturday. If you have an opportunity, you can go to, what is it,
BKFC.com.
All right, it's pay-per-view.
Yep, welterweight. And so that's this Saturday, October 25th. And then the other thing that we need to make mention of is playoffs. So we'll just kind of give a save the date, because the results are still pending.
Yep, for sure. They don't know who they're facing. They got our first round bye.
And so Winnebago boys, the playoffs will be coming on Friday, October 31st. That's Halloween at 7 p.m. at the Winnebago Public School. And so from the results of Makbialuta and Lower Brule, that's who we'll find out. So the Indians will take on the winner of the game between Lower Brule versus Makbialuta. So whoever comes out the winner on that, that's who our Bagel Boys will be going up against.
All right, Winnebago, I got an announcement here to make. So this is the semifinals. If Winnebago wins this, they're going into the championship game. They right now have an undefeated season, but that doesn't matter because when playoffs hit, it's a one and done game. You have to win to stay in the tournament. So all this stuff, the regular season and everything too, you can throw that out the window. And I know Winnebago really wants this championship. They want that trophy. They earned so far. They have an 8-0 record, and you see what Cheyenne Eagle Butte 55 points to 0. Pine Ridge 56 to 6. Lower Brule didn't put up any points against Winnebago. It's 44-0. Macpea Luta put up the most points. They had 22. Winnebago did 55. Todd County was 38 points to 8. 64 to 14 against Little Wound. St. Francis was 50 zip. And then Omaha Nation was 55 to 6. It's scary that team put up those numbers, and they have a lot of momentum going into the playoffs. But again, they can't look past anybody because you have to really be focused in the playoffs. We've seen major, huge upsets before. This in last night was Major League Baseball. Seattle and the Toronto, they went at it, and man, it was crazy. It was a good game. I watched that game, but there was, we've seen upsets before. Mike Tyson versus Buster Douglas. That was if you put money down on Buster Douglas, you might have became a millionaire that night. So it's just crazy. Anyways, we're looking forward to that, and that's gonna be on Halloween night. Now everybody's like, man, it's Halloween. Go trick or treating. Well, kids usually trick or treat at 5, right?
Yeah.
I mean, somewhere around there, 5 to, and you can only trick or treat so many. So come down, watch the game, guys. Bring your costume.
Yep.
We're going to be hosting a costume contest.
Yes.
Live streaming. So be looking out for the details.
Yes. That's all I got.
All righty. Do you have a joke?
I do.
Okay. Let's do it.
So let's see here. What do you get? Wait, no. Why didn't the zombie go to school?
Ooh, that's a good question here. All right. What do you got?
He felt rotten.
Well, out of those zombie movies, Walking Dead, do you have a favorite one?
That I've watched in the entirety, the first season. That's as far as you got?
But that was a huge one. I know that. Let's see what else is there. Brad Pitt was in one of them. I forgot the name of it. Those zombie movies are kind of.
It was World War Z or whatever.
Yeah, that's a crazy, huh?
That one's I like that one. That one's a good one. One more. So why is Christmas a mummy's favorite holiday?
Mummy. Why?
He gets to do all the rapping. Last one. Why do vampires have a hard time making friends?
Because they bite? I don't know.
Because they're a pain in the neck.
Man, you got 3 good ones right there. Kadoo. Dang, boy, we're on a roll on the big boys. I love it. I don't know. We might have to move our time to Winnebago Talks in the afternoon because you're firing on all cylinders here, right?
Loaded.
Okay, so let's see here. We got the rant.
I got a rant.
Let's do it.
I was like, or can I? If you look.
Ooh, what is this? Oh, okay. Go for it. Go do it. Do it.
All right.
You can do it.
So, cultural appreciation versus cultural appropriation. I say this, so have you ever in your life gone somewhere and seen someone wearing an actual costume where they looked like a Pocahontas Indian? Or maybe like one of the guys off Pocahontas?
Well, yeah, I've seen that before. And then the most recent one was Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, and we talked about that, right? Yeah. Go for it.
And so, like, there's that saying that you'll see a lot of indigenous folks put out, my culture is not your costume. Mm-hmm. And it goes not just with our specific Native American culture, but there are other cultures out there that get created into a costume. And I don't know, I just think that there needs to be more mindfulness to that. And I don't know, I don't want it to be where it's like an eye for an eye, so you go out and you do some kind of appropriation back or something, you know. I just think that there's so many ideas and there's so much room for creativity that there's really no need to be appropriating anybody's culture or turning it into a costume.
Yeah, you go, girl. You go. Firing on all cylinders, seriously. But no, I think I agree with you.
I say that because I've seen that, and I don't think I think I briefly like shared it, but when I went to basic training, I was in one of it was all girls, and in one of those days we got to have like a slower day where they were playing movies, and one of the movies that they chose to play was Pocahontas. And when I went to basic training, it was in the month of March, so it's still wintertime, you know, it's not anywhere near Halloween or anything. So my point of bringing that up is they were playing Pocahontas. I wasn't even watching it. I was sitting over like writing in my book. I used to like to just write poetry and stuff. I think I was writing a letter, but I was just off in the corner, and a girl comes up to me and she asked me, is that what you guys wear at home? Is that how you guys live? Because they knew that I was Native American. I was the only Native American in my little division. So I just kind of took that moment to school her. Like, no, like it's no different than what you probably see when you walk out your door.
Right, for sure.
So, and that was in 2014.
Crazy.
Over 10 years ago.
Do you know where that girl was from?
She was from Arkansas.
Oh, yeah. There you have it, man. I what a great rant and stuff, you know. I'm going to piggyback off yours and stuff. Here's the one that really gets me, and I'm going to probably announce this and be like, yeah, here it goes again. But that Alicia Keys, when they did the Super Bowl down there, and, you know, it was the George Floyd protest going on, and she had the song, We Are All Equal, and everybody's holding hands, and everybody's crying, and they're holding up pictures of, Black Lives Matter, things like that. And I thought it was really touching. Like, I was like, wow. I sat down and watched it, and she belted it out. It was great. It's a great song. Mm-hmm. Song ends. Then they start beating on that drum, and they go into the tomahawk chop. I'm like, what? Yeah. What? You know, like, what was that? Everybody's equal except the Indians. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. So that was my rant and stuff. You know, it's just... Go to National Congress of American Indians and Google search it, but there's a mascot study, and it makes us feel less than, and the people that wear mascots these stereotypical like Redskins and Cleveland Indians, all this and that and stuff, they don't see you as an equal person. So there's a lot of people that are out there that say, well, it should be to honor your culture, and I would take it if they named me. So what about the Minnesota Vikings or the Irish, Notre Dame and all this and that? They do stuff, but yeah, I just, my 44 years of existence, I just don't appreciate that. And it's true. People look less than if you're a mascot and stuff. So, well, you guys are Winnebago Indians and stuff. What about that? Hey, we can have that conversation. Let's talk about it.
By us.
Yes, for sure. So, but nonetheless, good rant. Okay, we're going to end it on a good note here. So we are changing the subject. That was today's rant, plus our joke of the day. We are on the good relative shout outs.
Yes.
I like this. Okay, so I just want to give a shout out, man. We did some improvements to our live stream production football crew. Mm-hmm. It was phenomenal. You guys did an amazing job, and okay, I don't want to, how do you say it? Just inject myself in everything.
Yeah,
like,
I know what you mean.
Let's go out there. Let's hire some more people. Sean came on.
Mm-hmm.
I made a list of everybody that's helping us on out. I came up with 23 names that are part of this live stream production. Mm-hmm. Just coming up with that list and stuff, and everybody that helps us on out, man. You're a good relative for those people that are behind the TVs watching our live stream productions, and we're trying our best to give you the best ones that we possibly can. And you guys knocked it out of the park that last football game. It was phenomenal. I mean, seriously, you guys get the good relative of You know, everything was flawless. Now, it starts with the brain, and
Yeah.
that's our laptop.
Yep.
We had the IT guru, Brandon Stout. Send a shout out to him. He's a good relative. Did a phenomenal job making sure that was set. Austin Bales got us some good internet so we can stream out.
Yeah.
These are the things that you don't think about, but they're on our mind for
Yeah.
sure. Sinya, Kevin, phenomenal job setting up the equipment. That's a big part, connecting everything and hauling it in from this studio down there, you know, all this and that. And man, I just really appreciate them. And Sinya, she really got into it. She's learning from you. She's learning from Jordana. She's asking questions. She's asking me questions, and she's asking the right questions. We sat down with her and we watched and compared. Like, let's watch a professional $14 million production. And we watched, I think it was Nebraska or something like that, down where they're playing in Kansas. And I was like, well, look at this shot. Granted, it's a $180,000 camera, but so we're trying to make it work with our, you know, little $1,400 camera and stuff, you know, fake it to make it, right? But she did some wonderful things. So that's my good relative of the day, man. You guys.
Live stream crew, shouts
Yeah.
to everybody.
For sure.
I'm gonna give my good relative shout out to Cassie,
Ooh.
because that everything that she touched on in her presentation this morning. I know, you know, it was about a specific program and some of the benefits that are available and things like that, but just some of the key points that she makes mention of where it comes to historical trauma and how it affects our community, generational trauma, that lateral violence within our community, things like that, and just making mention of it and not having that stigma on it where, like, don't talk about it. Like, no, it needs to be talked about. We should address it. We should be all coming together to work together in that way on putting differences aside to work together, because we have so many oppositions on the outskirts that we should all be unified.
For
But
sure.
just points she makes. So I want to give it to Cassie because she does a really amazing job. And she used to be like a mentor for me when I was younger, when I used to dance. And so I used to I still very much look up to her. She's really amazing. But when I was a little girl, I used to just I was over the top about her. Like, I couldn't wait to go do our little dance classes and stuff. And I just always remember that. And I think Cassie's a really awesome lady and great mother and awesome community member. And shout out to her.
Just to recap here, we had a training. That's why Winnebago Talks is delayed today. But this morning, the Human Resources, they brought on Cassie. She is the EAP contractor. And so she's part of the Winnebago organization, the Winnebago Tribes organization. So if we need mediation or if we need any help and stuff, that service is available to us. So I really appreciate that. And she did an introduction to EAP and then also talked about historical trauma. It all got together, man. And yeah, it's a great shout out. Good job. Good job. Okay, so with that, folks, we'll see you.
Hi, Zoe.
Yeah, hi, Zoe. But all these events, we'll see you guys there. Make sure you say hi, hello, whatever it may be and stuff, because, you know, again, you're not promised tomorrow. So let's just be good relative to each and every one of us, and let's do this. All right, we got a lot of events coming up, a whole slew, heap, and plethora of events that are going to be taking place in the next few days. But make sure you take care of yourself. Be good to who?
Each other
And
yourself.
yes, be good to
And
yourself.
check out that win when it comes out on Saturday.
Let's go. Winnebago Talks in the books. Thank you, guys.